Good afternoon, everyone. It is Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond. I am here for just a quick chat with you about wild orange. And this is wild orange essential oil. I really like it. It is probably the first oil that I share with people. The reason why is because I have almost never found somebody who does not love the smell of wild orange. It's so refreshing. It makes you feel happy, and you feel like, have you guys ever ridden that ride at Epcot? It's called Soarin', where you're like, it feels like you're hang gliding over top of somewhere. I can't remember if it's just Florida or the US, but anyway, it's my favorite ride at Disney World. And before I was ever introduced to doTERRA, I used to always just love the part where it smelled, you're going over top of the orange grove. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And you can smell oranges. Well, they should totally be using this because this smells way better. But it makes me feel happy when I smell it. Maybe it's because I am reminded of that ride at Epcot, which is my fave. But wild orange is a very uplifting oil, and so if your mood is down, you want to grab some wild orange and rub it in your palms, spread it throughout your hair, put a little bit on your shirt. Where you don't want to put it is on your chest or anywhere that's going to be exposed to the sun, because citrus oils make us sensitive to the sun. We don't want to get burned. It's getting summertime out there, so be careful. Don't go in a tanning bed or anything like that before you use a citrus oil where it's going to be exposed to heat or sun. So how you can use it another way besides inhaling it, you can do it right out of the bottle, out of your hands. You can use your hair as a diffuser because hair soaks up oil really well and acts as a diffuser. Another way you can use it is internally, and you can either take it under your tongue or you can do what I do, and you can add citrus oils like wild orange to your water in a glass or stainless steel water bottle. I've been drinking citrus oils in all of my water all day, every day for over 5 years now. And I say this all the time, but I'll say it again. Besides eating healthy, that is the most important wellness habit that I have is drinking citrus oil in all my water, because it's so cleansing to the body. And citrus oil, especially wild orange, gives your body what it needs to naturally make a little thing I like to call glutathione. I like to call it that because that's what it's called, glutathione. Glutathione is excellent at helping your body get rid of toxins and fight bad things that attack your cells. And your body is supposed to make that naturally. There's all these companies out there trying to sell supplements for you to take glutathione, and your body's supposed to make it on its own. So we're not trying to get you to do anything crazy or add something to your body or like manipulate your body. We're just helping your body to have what it needs to do what it's already naturally made to do. That's why I love essential oils, especially doTERRA, because they're obviously the purest and best essential oils out there. And I can prove it. Go to source2u.com, type in that little number on the bottom of the bottle, and you can find out all about that bottle you're holding in your hand. We don't just tell you things about our oils, we stand behind it and we give you proof. We want you to feel safe that you can take this oil internally. You can put it on your kids. I've used this oil on kids to help with calming. It's a very uplifting oil, but it's super calming, especially to children. You can put it on the bottoms of their feet. You can hold your hand sort of close to their nose if they're having a little bit of a meltdown. Maybe combine it with a little bit of Melaleuca. It's really helpful when they can't seem to get out of that meltdown that they're having. It is also really good to get things moving in your digestive system. So if you've got somebody that just needs help to getting things moving again, rub a little wild orange over their belly. That is a great thing to do. You don't need to use any kind of carrier oil. You don't need to with any citrus. So that's another great way that you can use it. It is yummy in all kinds of different recipes. So if you're making a doTERRA trim shake, or you're making some kind of a sweet treat, a smoothie, a frozen popsicle, homemade ice cream, even cheesecake, or any of those things, add a little wild orange for flavoring. It's wonderful, and it tastes so fresh. And so it's just another one of my favorite ways for using wild orange. As far as emotional benefits of wild orange is known as the oil of abundance. And so I jokingly mention it to people who are in different sales. Like if you're a realtor and you're trying to sell a house, get yourself a diffuser and put some wild orange in there. Help people to see that, they can afford this house. They're ready to make that decision. I diffuse it at my classes because it's such a great way to let people know that they can have health and abundance in their life, and they can go ahead and make that decision. They're worth that investment into getting those oils and getting started with their essential oils that day. So I love how it encourages me to know that I have enough, that there's enough for me in any area of my life, that there's abundance all around me if I choose to see it. And so it's just got some really positive emotional benefits as well. I'm going to head off to my Pilates lesson. Thanks for hanging out with me for a couple minutes. Please, if you love Wild Orange, please hit the heart button. If you learned something new today, you can choose the little wow emoticon. And if you've never tried Wild Orange before, there's a little sad face, and that'll kind of let me know the people that are watching the video. There's a button at the bottom where you can share it. We appreciate your shares and your comments. If you have a story or tip about Wild Orange, please share it below. And have an awesome day, you guys. Shine on.